Good morning, YouTubers, friends, followers, subscribers, lovers, haters, wasters, spacers, chicken chasers. Yes, subscribers and YouTubers. And my Trevor Rant, thank you very much for continuing to watch my channel. Because without you, the channel wouldn't grow, would it? And it's not growing at the minute. YouTube human reviewer, get your finger out your ass, fix my channel. Anyway, people, it's a great day so far. I've got my son here with me. I've got my dog at my feet, which is always a bonus. He looks after me. And my son had a sleepover last night. His friends stayed and they played Roblox and FIFA and they played games. Yes. What did I make them last night? They wanted, I can't say they were junk food, can I? Burgers and sausage sandwiches and things like that. Just things that kids like. Yes. And this morning they had crayons for breakfast and I made them hot chocolate. So they're chilling out now. Anyway, back to it. I woke up this morning and I've read 7 emails, all complaining to me about Netflix. I don't have Netflix. I refuse to buy the shit. Anyway, the weird thing is this. I've been sent clips and I've watched it. Yes, The Heart of Invictus last night was on Netflix, The Heart of Invictus. And you know what? This morning when I was going through the media, which I do when I'm doing my updates, I recorded, and I wrote this down. There was 10 stories about Harry and Meghan in the Daily Mail. 10 stories. Come on, journalists, get your finger out your asshole and let's talk about other things. Yes, it's the victim mentality again, the victim mentality. And everyone's complaining. So I had a look at the clips that people sent me. And you know what? I'm a little bit stunned, actually. You know, the victim again, isn't it? Now, here's the thing. Whenever you have mental health issues, which I do, clearly, PTSD, all the rest of it, and many other people have it for different things, you try and see a positive. You try and move forward. You can't stay here and go, it's not fair, I'm not well, and no one wants to help. But Trevor, why don't you open the door? I don't want to open the door. But if you open the door, there's help the other side. I know, but there's no help in here. There's no help in here, though. There's no help in here. Open the door, Trevor. Open the door. There's help at the other side. There's like 6 doctors lined up. You've got the CEO of every single charity. You've got the royal family. You've got the heads of every organisation behind that door for you. But I know, but they're not in here. They're not in here. I mean, the victim mentality you cannot preach mental health and have the victim mentality. Yes, so I watched a couple of these clips and it was all about, we need to know about growth. Look at your resilience, blah. And I'm thinking, someone's written that script for you to read because you are the biggest fucking victim that the world has ever seen. I mean, come on. You cannot stand there and preach to these awesome athletes, these awesome veterans that have overcome so much. And then you go, well, there was no structure around me whenever I left. There was no structure. You were still are, a multi-millionaire, a member of the British royal family, the richest family, one of the richest families on the planet, and you're saying you had fucking nothing? Come on. And Invictus organisation, you're an absolute disgrace. What a shit organisation to let that scumbag continue to preach the victim mentality. Yes, I wonder how much money these so-called athletes got paid. They probably didn't get a single penny, and they just made him $100 million with Netflix. I find it disgusting. Please don't send me any more of that shit clips. I don't want to watch it. It's just disgusting. Oh, and Meghan had a cameo. Yes. Well, anyway, push that shit aside. What else is going on in the world? Well, in the United States, US Homeland Security have decided to keep Prince Harry's immigration file a secret, while campaigners are fighting to get that open. Would like to put this across to every single person that's tried to go to America and has had to declare that when they were growing up, they dabbled in drugs. If you've had to declare to go to America that you had to that you dabbled in drugs growing up and it's stopped you from going to America, I would put in, I go for no win, no fee and sue the US government, sue the immigration authorities, sue them. Because if it's okay for him to travel there, then it should be okay for every other fucking druggie in the world to travel to America. There we go. Let's use him as a precedent and sue them. It's the only way forward. Yes. Just go away. Go away. Anyway, what else is happening? Yes, there's flight chaos across Europe. Apparently a multi-million, £100 million satellite and navigation system has went kaput. Yes. But the person in charge of the navigational system that went kaput has just had a pay rise. He has indeed. And why not? Why not get a pay rise? Just go, you know what, John? Take that 1.3 million. What for? Let's just sit back on these leather Chesterfields and watch this shit. Do you know, if I was them, I would be sitting in a massive place with 40, 50-inch TVs, 10 by 10, with popcorn and going, look at all the idiots landing in the airport and camp beds. Oh, popcorn, popcorn. They need jailed. They need jailed. Yes. Oh, well. Oh, yes. Oh, and if you didn't know, COVID and flu vaccines, yes, the new COVID and flu vaccines are going to be rolled out within the next 2 weeks. Get yourself pumped up, pump up the volume. Look at them, look at the muscles. Let's get an injection in there. Let's get an injection in there. I'm feeling quite healthy at the minute. What's the best way to go about it? Aye, stick some shit in my arm. Stick some shit in my arm to fight something I haven't got. Yeah. Fucking idiots. I'm sure many of you will get it anyway, but we need them to fight it. You're fighting it already. Your body has a natural immune system which fights off dirt, germs and shit. Stop pumping shit into yourselves, people. The only people that need vaccines are young kids. And I don't mean COVID. I mean flu and all these other ones which they had for years. Yellow fever and all that shit. Yeah, get that into you. Geez, I remember for a time when I was in the army, I had to go, yes sir, what's this one? This is rabies. Oh, brilliant, sir. What's this one? This is anthrax. Oh, fucking brilliant. Foaming at the mouth and all. Yeah, need to stop it. Stop being morons. Yes. Kit Garraway, GMTV, I don't even know. GB, fucking, who cares? In the paper again, Derek pushing down the street in a wheelchair. Yeah. It's a nasty thing to happen to anyone. Derek's not well. But it's just as well his wife has a few bob in the bank to pay for his treatment. Because if she didn't, he'd be screwed like the rest of us. Yes. So where do we go from here, people? Where do we go from here? Well, my transport, I've stopped it. My insurance runs out on the 14th of September. And I'm not renewing it. No, I'm not. I've decided it's time to stop driving, Mr. Colt. And as I promised a veteran in the past, I sent him a message last night and I said, by the way, from the 14th of September, I will not renew my insurance on the van. I will drive it across to your home and give it to you. It's a gift. It's yours. Do what you want with it. Either insure it for yourself, sell it, do what you want. So, yes, people say, oh, why are you doing this? Because originally I had raised funds for the van, and I used to drive around and help veterans with it. But when I had a mental breakdown myself and I fell apart and I was suicidal and I was homeless, I stopped driving around in the van, but I still had the van. It was all I had left whenever I moved out of my marital home. I lived in it for a while. I know there was people complaining, going, oh, Trevor's a scammer. He's now living in the van that he bought with this and that and helped. Yeah, because I was in shit state. I've got no excuse. But I would not make a profit on something that other people invested in. So I'm going to give it to another veteran and he'll have it in 2 weeks' time. So there we go. And by the way, I was going to do this video earlier, but I had a call from the police. Suffolk Police called me up and I had a chat with the officer. And he said, just to let you know, Mr. Colt, I mentioned him yesterday, by the way. I'm not going to mention him again. We've tried to contact Mr. Blah, 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 but he's been refusing our calls. And the address he's given, he doesn't live there anymore. So when we went to the address, it's somebody else living there now. Apparently this individual's going away to America for 3 weeks. And we've tried our best, Mr. Colt. So what we're going to have to do now is just go and arrest him and take it from there. So I said to the officer, well, officer, you know, you've got your work cut out. And I explained the background of this individual. And I said, if this is how he treats a police officer and a police, and if this is how he's treating you, can you imagine the shit how he treats me? And the officer says, yes, Mr. Colt, we are fully aware. And we're just going to have to arrest him. So off you go, arrest my troll, get on with it, Suffolk Police, and deal with it. One more bites the dust. Yes, Listen, whether you like me or not, I don't give a shit. Okay? I'm not, I mean, as I said before, I'm a great guy some days, other days I'm a prick. I'm just a human being. But if you're going to go and troll me constantly and put out spurns and lies and and I live in your head 24/7, then you need to go to jail. Spend some time with Alex Belfield, maybe. Anyway, I'm going to shoot on. I don't mean shoot. Don't cut my video and go, Trevor's going to shoot on. There's no one called on. I'm not going to shoot someone called on. It means I'm going to go. Enjoy my day. But thank you for watching my videos. Thank you for the support. Thanks to those that do contribute, which is voluntary to PayPal, £1 or £2 a month to keep my channel going, because YouTube have demonetized me. It's been a year now. Jesus Christ, YouTube, get a grip of yourself. Come on. Anyway, have a good day, everyone. Stay safe.